All righty, good morning. It is 30 after 9 a.m. on Wednesday, July 23rd, 2025. I was out chatting with my friend across the way for like an hour. So, yeah, things, I'm getting a really late start. Haven't had my coffee or anything. I'm all dressed for the pool. I don't even know if it's open, but it's gotten like really overcast and breezy, and it's too cold to go in the water, even if they did open the pool. But great for coffee, good coffee weather. Okay, so I thought I didn't have any milk, and I looked in the fridge, and look, I have this unsweetened coconut milk. It's 60 calories a cup, mostly owing to 5 grams of fat in it. But, you know, I got it in my desire to try new things, new kinds of milks. Okay, now first I'm gonna go ahead and taste it. But I have this big glass for a reason. I hope it tastes decent. Oh, it's such a nice, lovely white, bright white. Oh, that's pretty good. Now, the reason to me, the main reason it tastes pretty good is that it's thick. You can see. This is what I'm gonna do this morning though. Let me put this aside just a second. Oh no, you know what? Here, let me do this, because hopefully what I am going to do this morning is going to work. So I'm going to put in, okay, this is about a cup, whoa, of coconut milk. But I'm just gonna put it aside for a minute. Let me pop this back in the fridge, okay? Now, I have made Dalgona coffee before. I'm not gonna go into, you know, the history of it and stuff, but no, it was not invented on TikTok, okay? It's been around in Korea and countries like that for, you know, a good, at least 70, 80 years, okay? So it's not a TikTok invention. But that's what I'm gonna make this morning, okay? I've got my Napoli espresso, and I am going to express it directly into my milk frother. Now before I do that though, I am going to take 2 tablespoons of sugar, okay? Now, all right, a tablespoon, let's see here. Tablespoon is 15 milliliters, so 2 would be 30, and, okay. So, an espresso is, let's see, an espresso is 40 milliliters, okay? So, okay, okay, I've got 30 milliliters here in my little handy dandy cup, which is 2 tablespoons, and I'm gonna dump that into my milk frother. All right, now I've got the sugar in there, and now I'm going to run the Napoli in here as an espresso. Okay. And what I'm going to do, because Dalgona coffee is usually served cold, you could serve it hot, I guess. Okay, so I've got my espresso and my sugar in there. Just gonna give it a little stir around. Okay. Tasty. And now, I am going to mix this, here, let me show you, on the cold, all right, wait a minute. Okay, this is where I need 3 hands. Okay, I hold it in, and it goes on the cold setting, okay? Let's watch. Alrighty, so it's spinning round and round, and round she goes. And where she stops, well, hopefully I know it's going to be a nice thick coffee and sugar concoction. And we'll see what I'm going to do with it to make it into Dalgona coffee in just a minute. Oh, I'm so glad that I had that coconut milk, because I really did want to have something a little higher volume than just a little espresso or a lungo with one of those little coffee mate things. So this is going to give me what I want. Oh, you can see that it's getting thick. Now, when it stops on its own, you know, it's still mixing on cold. You can tell by the blue light. When it stops on its own, we'll see how thick it is, and we may give it another spin around. Okay. Isn't that coconut milk is so lovely? So just a beautiful white. Okay, now this is thick, but I want it thicker, okay? And we'll give it another whirl. All right. And I'm hoping that it's going to get so thick that it'll cover the little whisk thingy there, the little post that holds the whisk. So we shall see what happens. And, you know, I'm really surprised when I was standing outside talking to my neighbor, I was actually getting chilly because even though it was 77 degrees, it was so overcast, and the breeze was like, you could tell it was sort of like a breeze coming from, I don't know, rain cloud areas or something. So it was a little bit of a damp breeze. Yeah, it really felt chilly. That's a change from how it's been, you know, in the mid to high 90s here most other days. Okay, well, we'll see how this does. We'll know how it does when this stops, because I'm going to spoon it, okay? All right, it's done. Now, I'm not going to pour it. Okay, I would like it thicker than this, but yeah, I don't want to take the time, okay? So, are you seeing this? It floats on top. And even if it was thicker, it would still stay on top. I've made it before where it like whips up in peaks like meringue. Okay, you know what, I wonder if I can do this. I'm gonna give it a try. Okay, almost done. It's a lot easier than spooning it in. Okay. Oh, yes. Look at this. Isn't that awesome? And look, it's starting to go down a little bit. So the way you're supposed to drink this is, wow. You're supposed to sip the the milk from underneath this thick top layer. So, you know, don't open your mouth and let it pour in. Kind of make your lips very tight and sip it in that way, and it'll pull the milk in, and you'll get the thick stuff, you know, in here. Oh my goodness, this is so good. I don't like to start the day with a bunch of sugar, so I will have some protein to go with this. Alexa, How many calories is in 2 tablespoons of sugar?
2 tablespoons of sugar has 98 calories.
Okay. You know how people will buy, like little packages of treats, chips, or cookies or something that say 100 calories? This is over 100 calories because the milk is 60 and the sugar is 98. That's okay. I'll go have some protein. And why will I have the protein? Because that will slow the absorption of the sugar into my bloodstream instead of giving it this big whoa of sugar, okay? All righty. Well, I'm going to enjoy my drink, and I have some kind of protein with it. I don't know, maybe some cheese or protein bar, or I don't have any yogurt. Well, anyway, and yeah, then I have to change clothes because this is not going to work today. Just put on a t-shirt and shorts. Listen, thank you for joining me, and let me know if you've tried the Dalgona coffee. I'll talk to you later.